Hi guys.
Yeah. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Yeah. How are you all doing?
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Kavita, we can hear you.
Yeah, fine. We are fine.
Okay. Okay. There are some people sorry to be joined. We can wait for them. For 10 minutes.
Hi guys, just a sec. Somebody will be joining. Just a sec.
Guru, I am here. I have already joined.
Yeah, Sabri, you can take the
Yeah, there are some people yet to be joined. We can wait for them. Like around six
yeah.
people have. Sorry, five people have to join. Okay. I think almost everyone has joined. Good to go. Okay. Uh, so today's session is about like what's AI. We'll be introducing what's AI and what are the different sectors in AI, and we'll be showing a live demo on training a AI data set. I mean, getting a data set and training an existing AI model. It means not a training; it's just a fine tuning the existing AI models. So okay, basically, let's start with you people. So what is AI? Like everyone can unmute and just share your thoughts about AI. What you think about AI? Anyone?
Chandu.
Yeah, anyone. like just share your thoughts, like what you think about AI. So my question is like, what is AI to you? Anyone?
Works like human without human intervention.
Sorry, come again.
Works like a human without human intervention.
Yeah, exactly. So AI is something that mimics human actions. Like it can do everything like human itself, but it's not a human. So it can just mimic the human things that we do, humans do. So that is AI. So in AI, we have several parts. So AI is like it's a broad topic. So within that, we will be having several parts like machine learning, deep learning, like that. So basically, what's machine learning? How the AI works is like depends upon this machine learning. I mean, based on this machine learning and deep learning techniques only, AI works. So machine learning and deep learning in the sense like we have what's different between two means. Machine learning means like it's a type of learning where the structured data like it has some pattern data. We have some patterns like say for example, so if you get an email, you will be will Google email will be automatically filtering the spam emails and automatically filtering the promotion emails like that you will be seeing in a Gmails, right? So how it works like this works based on the machine learning. So it will be trained with the set of data, I mean the structured data. So like say for example, for a promotion email, we'll be having some sort of structure, and we will be mostly the emails from the companies or emails from marketing ends with marketing dot or starts with marketing at some company.com will be classified into as a promotion email, and emails with spam. So spam emails are also similarly like that. So it will just analyze the data, and it just based on our training set. I mean, training our data training set. So we will be giving us data. That we will be giving the data to the machine, and it will learn according to the data, and it will predict whether the given input is related to this. So if it's related, it will classify and arrange it accordingly. So in machine learning, we have two concepts like classifiers and classified and unclassified. So classified in the sense like it will just it just classifies the things. Like say for example, if we give a 10 set of data and we need to classify, say for example we have uh, 10 boxes, and we with different shape we need to classify it according to a shape. So it will classify the things based on the shape with the training data set it has. So before that we have to train the data. So to achieve something we need, we have to train the machine learning model or deep learning model to do such things. So this is what machine learning do. So in machine learning we have classified and unclassified. Classified in the sense it will segregate the data based on its training data set, and unclassified data in the sense unclassified data what it does is like it will it's just a yes or no questions only. So if you give some question and I ask is it right or wrong, it will just give yes it's right, or it's no it's wrong, it's true, it's false, like that. So it will have only two possibly probability. It will guess the probability. If the probability is high, then it will provide us a answer with positive result, and probability is low, it will give a negative result. It depends upon the data set what we give on the training time. So this is what machine learning do. And the deep learning, here comes the deep learning. Deep learning is very complicated. I mean, the complicated in the sense like it involves most of the mathematical things, like mostly the matrix. You are all knowing the matrix things in our college and school days. So what it does is basically do dot product of two matrix. So our data are we'll be giving a unstructured data. We don't have any in deep learning. We'll be training a unstructured data like images, audio file, video file, etc. So what it does is it will split the data and it vectorize, it will tokenize the data into several arrays, I mean several vectors. So in deep learning terms, we call it as tensors. Tensors are nothing but array object that can be represented as array. That is tensor. But don't confuse the array and tensors are similar. So tensor is a type of array. I mean object of array. So that's the thing. So what the tensor do is like it will tensors are like it will separate our given data into separate tensors. So this we will be calling it as vectorization. So basically, you will be knowing the vector database. If you work with N8 and I think you will be all getting hands-on working experience with N8 on in these previous days. You have given some resources, so you should be learning that. You will be learning that. So what it does is like it will vectorize the data. So vectorize in the sense it will not, if you give an image, it has some pixels, right? So it will take each pixel and vectorize in the sense like it will convert in the pixels into numbers, the given unstructured data into numbers, and it will arrange the multiple numbers in a an array in a matrix format. So what we will be doing is each data will have the deep learning works on base of neural network. So neural network is nothing but it just similar to our brain, how our brain cells works. So that's the thing. So we will be having some input, not one input, some inputs like 3 or 4 inputs. Each input will go through some hidden layers. There may be multiple hidden layers. So you will be seeing the AI models available. It has trained with 4 billion data set. So these are data set. So to train the data set, the new hidden layer will depends upon how many data set we give, and the accuracy of the output depends upon the how many hidden layers it goes through. The input data goes through how many hidden layer. The output depends. So accuracy of the output depends upon the hidden layer we introduce inside. So hidden layer is nothing but so I will start with the basic things. So we will be having some neurons. So neurons in a sense, assume it like our neuron, our brain cell neuron. So we will be passing some input to a single neuron, and each neuron will have a bias, and each input will have a weight. So bias and weights are two terms. These all will be saying it as a parameters. So the output will be depends upon the bias and weight we give. So we will be tweaking the bias and weight in order to get the appropriate output. That's the thing. So how this calculation happens is it's like you will be knowing the linear algebra formula like mx plus a. You will be knowing that we will be adding some constant to some value in order to get the y value. So that's the thing. So here we will be what we will be doing is we will be multiplying the inputs, each input. Say we have an array of input. Say no, so okay, for example, we'll take just one input. We'll be adding that one input with the weight of particular input, and we will be adding the bias of the neuron, and the output will be the this formula like weight into input plus bias is equal to output is equal to our output. So the one neuron will have only one input, but it may have multiple output. How it may have multiple? Sorry for that. So one neuron may have multiple input, and depends upon the input, we will be having the multiple outputs. Say for example, we have an array of 3 inputs, and we will be having 3 weights for each input, and for one neuron we will be having only one biases. So while we do this calculation, we will be getting some output. So this is a dot product in array and matrix in a sense. It's a dot product. We will be doing dot product of two input, and I mean dot product of input and weight, and we will be adding the bias to the dot product of the input and weight. So that we will,
Dot product, 1 second, can I interrupt? Dot product of a matrix, right?
yeah, matrix.
Yeah.
It depends. Like if we give a matrix sense, matrix like kind of sense, it's a dot product. Simply, what we will do is we will just take our element, first element of array, and I mean input array, and second element of same input. I mean weight. First element of the weight and first element of the input, and we will be multiplying two things. And similarly, like how many depends upon the array length. Say for example, we have a three length of array is 3. We will be multiplying the each element with its corresponding weight, and overall output we will be adding it to a bias, and we will be getting the final. We will be getting our final output. That's the thing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what the neural network works like. So why the neural network comes in is like to predict the output for the unstructured data. So in real world, we'll be having a lot of unstructured data. So real time data, we don't have. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. So we'll be having a lot of unstructured data to image. Image in the sense it's not a structured data. We will be having a different image for different things, and to identify. So if you give an input as a input image as dog, it will just classify whether it's a dog or what's the object, what's the animal it's. So it depends upon our training set. So how efficient the output depends upon how many hidden layer it goes through. So there may be lots of hidden layers. Each hidden layer will have plenty of neurons. So plenty of neurons works together, and we will be getting the desired output by tweaking the weights and biases. We will not be changing the input. So how this tweaking results in output in sense like we said that I have given you the I mean I have told you the formula, right? This dot product plus bias. So while the input will be remain same, so to in order to get a desired output, we'll be tweaking the weights and biases, and we will get some output. This output will be passed to a next layer of neuron. This output will be the input to the next layer of neuron. Say we have a three layers of neuron. So first we will be inputting some data to a first layer of neuron, and it gives us some output, and we will be giving this output as input to the second layer, and similar thing. It's like a chain process. It will go through some chain process. So that's what the neural network does. So now we can go to like what's training, how we can train the data. So we'll start with some. Today's session, we are going to train a structured data. We are going to do machine learning. So we will be having some structured data like HTML tag or something. So what it does is like it will take the HTML tag. And say for example, you are giving some HTML tag of the Amazon product here. It will just fetch the product name, product details, product pricings, and the who posted the product, like such kind of information. We will be training to get those information. This is an example. We will be doing with some other input that Guru will be taking part of that, uh, giving a detailed view on that. Guru will give that. So this is what we will be doing. So while training this data, we will have two things. Like say for example, we have a data set of data of 100 data set. I mean 100 data, and we have 100 data. So we'll be splitting it like 80 data is for training and 20 data is for testing. So what the machine learning models do is, I mean machine learning algorithm do is, it will just train those data. I mean get the trained data, and it will get trained, and it will evaluate with the test data we provided to it. So for this we have in basic level we will be working lot in a max, but we have a lot of libraries like TensorFlow, PyTorch, like that. So it will, what it does is like it will do the things like we just need to pass the parameters to it, and it will segregate. Like we need to just give the input data, and we have to mention how much data to like how much percentage of this given data should be taken for training, and how much percentage of given data should be taken for testing. So more training data you give, the more accurate you will be getting the answer. So if the training data set is more, you will be getting more accurate answer. So we'll come to now we'll be doing a fine tuning. We will be not we are not going to create a model from scratch. We are taking some existing model available on the internet, and we'll be fine tuning the data. So what's the need of fine tuning in the sense like so what's the need of fine tuning? Yeah, can anyone?
Yeah, like while we are training it, there
Yeah.
may be some loss,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
There may be some loss of information.
Yeah.
So we have to fine tune that data.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
what I.
Yeah, okay. So this as Kavita said, this is what we will be doing. So what's the need of fine tuning in the sense like while training the data, we will be having millions of models. I mean millions of data set, and we will have some noises in the data, and we'll have some incorrect data may be provided to it. So there will be some losses during this training process. In order to rectify this, I mean to overcome this problem, we are going to fine tune it, and fine tuning can be done for a particular use case. So you will be getting some model for your use case, and you will be fine tuning for the but you will be fine tuning the same model for your particular use case. So so the fine tuning depends upon the it will vary, depends upon the model. We should structure the data set according to the model which we choose. So each model will be trained with different data set, I mean the different structure of data set, and we need to get those details also while getting while getting into the fine tuning process or training it to for a betterment. So we'll be getting those data, like how the input data are structured for the particular model, and we'll be similarly we'll be forming the data set, our data set, and we'll be giving it. I mean we'll be training the model to get the appropriate result for our particular use case or our a particular need. So this is what AI and machine learning, deep learning means. So basically, on the overall view, on the top view, AI is the it's a big umbrella. So under that umbrella we will be having lot of things. So lot of things comes under this machine learning and deep learning. So inside machine learning we will be having some set of the types of machine learning. We have some 3 to 4 types of machine learning. In 3 to 4 types of machine learning we have different algorithms to get trained. So the data set I mentioned, like the structured data set, in the sense is the algorithm which it follows to get trained, the model follows to get trained. So the machine learning model have 4 types, like regression, classified, unclassified, like that. And deep learning also will have CNN, OCR, like that things and all will be comes under the deep learning. So on that overall view, AI is just it's a combination of machine learning and deep learning. So that's what AI. So it can do whatever things you give according to the data set it gets trained. It can perform some it can give you some appropriate output according to the input data given to it based on the training based on the training data set. It will give you the output. Yeah, that's it, guys.
Can I quickly reiterate what Sabri has said?
Yeah.
Like we have, can I?
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
Can I
Kavita.
separate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, sure,
yeah.
continue.
So that everyone can understand better. Like we have 2 types of algorithm: supervised and unsupervised. In that unsupervised, we have other set of algorithms like clustering, dimensionality reduction, association rule. And when we go for supervised learning, there are classification and regression. So when we, I think they have a good knowledge on those algorithms, right, Sabri?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
okay. So these are the algorithm, and in reinforced learning only, we are going for this network, right?
Yeah, neural
CNN
network.
and RNN, yeah, neural networks. That's it. Thanks, Sabri.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any doubts regarding this, guys? Are you clear about what I said?
If you want, I'll also bring up PPT and explain what I mean, more insights on machine learning. Or if we want only CNN, RNN, then we can do. I'm
Yeah.
also interested to give a say a presentation or give a knowledge sharing thing.
Yeah, Kavita, but this session is only how to fine tune or train the model. So,
Okay,
sorry, sorry, guys. So
We
if
can do it
we
as
will
another
be,
session,
yeah,
Kavita.
we'll be doing it as another session.
okay, okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
also interested to share my knowledge also, Sabri. That is what
yeah,
I'll also,
yeah,
yeah, if
definitely,
you want,
definitely.
yeah,
We'll give like we are planning to conduct like all the interns to get some topic and learn on it and take a seminar. So
yeah,
we are planning for that. But today's session we'll be doing this one
okay.
because we have only limited times. If we get into it, it may take more times. That's it.
No,
So
not now. I'm saying in near
yeah, yeah,
future,
sure.
like as you said. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, then fine. Yeah. Yeah, you people have any doubts?
No, sir. Good.
Yeah, okay. Then I think Guru, can we start with the session?
Sabri, you have a Ollama in your lab, right?
Yeah, I have.
Can you show them a basic how the models hosted, locally in Ola? After that, I will start with the fine tuning.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Let me share my screen. So before that, I will just give you an intro about Ollama. Like, what is Ollama? Do anyone know what's Ollama? Have you heard about Ollama?
Yeah, I have. I mean, you meant like
LL.
YOLO algorithm,
No,
right?
no. It's
Ah,
YOLO algorithm. It's
oh,
Ollama is a tool. OLLAMA. Ollama.
Okay. No, no.
Chat
Sorry, I am not aware.
GPT.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Sorry, Sindhu. Chandu.
Similar to ChatGPT and Copilot, it is also some model like you can use.
Yeah. Okay.
kinda.
So Ollama is the tool where we can run the a lot of open source model into our local system. Not open source model, we can run any models available in internet like ChatGPT, OpenAI, uh, Mistral. A lot of models we have on market. Llama 2, Llama 3, 3 billion model, 2 billion model. So we can run the model locally in our system. So what's the thing in running locally? Because your data will be get saved. I mean, if you give it to a chat GPT, your data may expose. You may hear the recent news that Sam Altman released. So people are sharing some personal details in the chat GPT without knowing. The chat GPT can be used as a evidence in a court. So in that, so I just saying saying it as an example, not like that. So the thing is like the corporates will have some confidential data which should not be shared outside. So most enterprise will be looking for as we are going as a corporate company, we will be looking for we are providing a solution for a enterprise customer. What the customer looks for is they will be looking for a mostly on the security. Apart from the functionality, the first thing is the security. They need to secure the data. Their data should be very secure, and they don't want the data to be leaked anywhere else. So while building AI agent, we are using the OpenAI API key, and we are doing such kind of thing. What the OpenAI and some other chat models can do is it can take the data and it can use it for some other. Mostly, they will be using it for a training purpose. It will take some. It will collect the data all over the chat, all the chats we give, and it will use it as a training set data, and they will structure it as training set, and they will use it for training. But some case in anyhow maybe the data gets leaked. It may be some big threatening to, I mean, big threat for a particular company. It causes some disputes inside company. So to avoid this thing, what we can do is like if we run the data locally in our system or in our internal servers, or the particular enterprise will have some VM servers, VPS, and all will be hosted for particular enterprise itself. So if the model runs there, the data will not be shared outside. Only the data will be getting stored. Even the data will not get stored also. What it does is the Ollama, it's just an we don't need any internet for that. We need to download the model. The model will be downloaded locally to our system. We don't even need the internet. You can just, it will have all the training set, all the functionality the model has provided in online. It will have it, and what we can do is we can just give an input and we can get the output, desired output. So that's the thing. The Ollama is basically running an AI model locally in your system without any internet. So you will be needing internet while downloading the model.
Okay. Can I have a clarification? Like, is it
Yeah.
for only simple model or any robotic model?
Yeah, no. We can do any other, like mostly for now it doesn't provide any CNN or object models like you said like YOLO models. So
Yeah,
it just gives a chat interface. Like for a large language model, it's providing a lot of things, and we can just give a input as input to large language model, and we can get the. It's like just a chat interface.
chat.
We'll
Okay,
yeah
what chat GPT is doing, that we can deploy it in our this
yeah
Ollama can be deployed in our personal system. So
yeah
to run like the chat GPT, not a big model like YOLO model and all, we can't do it.
yeah yeah
Say like object detection, classification,
yes correct
that cannot be done in our Ollama, right?
yeah
So
yeah
if that is, if we want to deploy a model which is a robust model, we have to go for cloud only, cloud or
yeah
enterprise. What do you say? Service, right?
yeah. But the thing is, like Ollama, you can download such models. So, say for example, we have some models in Hugging Face, right? So we can download a Hugging Face model in Ollama, and
Okay.
what we can do is we can use Hugging Face inference to send that such data, like the object data, image data, like that. We
Okay.
can,
If,
so it will
say
provide
for
a API endpoint. API endpoint, we
okay,
can send the data through API endpoint.
okay. My question is like it is a similar like Hugging Face is similar like a RAG and
No,
is different or what?
no,
RAG
Hugging
RAG
Face is totally.
RAG.
Yeah, yeah, I can understand. Hugging Face is totally different. So what Hugging Face is? Hugging Face is like a repository for AI models. You may
Okay.
train your own model and you can deploy it over there. And it will.
Okay.
You can also provide a chat interface to the particular model inside the Hugging Face. Like there are some tools called Streamlight, and all. So what it does is it will just provide a simple chat interface. You will be having an interface like ChatGPT's chat box, and you can
Okay.
add some images or you can use some text input, and it will output based on the model. I can show you that one also. So
Yeah.
basically, what Hugging Face is like? Hugging Face is a repository for AI models. That's it.
Okay. Repository
That's it.
like database.
Yeah, like GitHub, like that.
GitHub. Okay.
Yeah. So I will show you that one also. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yeah.
It's loading.
Yeah. Okay. So first we'll go to Hugging Face. Wait a minute. I think. Yeah. So this is Hugging Face UI. So here you will be having a lot of model. You can get the data set also, like for training your model, they will be providing some data sets, and they have a lot of models.
Quickly
So
before you go, like
yeah,
Hugging Face is similar like GitHub,
yeah, it's
but
similar
it
like
is
GitHub.
local. But it is
No,
local.
no,
You can
no.
down.
It is cloud. Hugging Face is cloud. Ollama is local.
Okay, Ollama is local. Okay,
Yeah,
Hugging Face is similar like GitHub. Then
yeah.
what? Why? How it is differ from Hugging Face and GitHub?
No,
What
Hugging
is the
Face.
difference?
Hugging Face is a place where you can host the AI models. It provides a lot of
Okay.
functionality. So if this is one model, so you
Mhm.
similar to GitHub, it has
So
some
GitHub,
data
only
inside.
the code will be hosted. So like the models will be hosted. For the models to work, like we need to host the models and it should be running in a server, right? So those that access will be getting it through Hugging Face.
Yeah. So
Okay.
here we'll be having the code which used for training the data. See, this is the code data sets, and
Okay.
we will be also having a user interface where you can interact with the models. So here you see like inference provider. So
Okay.
what it does is like you can choose some you can give some input. I think so. Say for example, I don't know what model it is. I just pick a random model.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Uh, so yeah, give me
Okay. This
some
this
latest model.
okay. This Hugging Face is like a Chat GPT. You can give your
No,
uh,
it's not like
natural language. Mhm.
no. Sorry,
So ma'am,
sorry for the
like we have ChatGPT, we have DeepSeek, like there are many AI models. Like some models is good for text, I mean generating context. Some models are good for generating images and videos. So we recently got VO3, right? So with the prompt like
Okay.
we get a video. So like
Okay, okay,
getting all these models will be hosted in Hugging Face, and we'll be able to access it through the Hugging Face playground.
okay, okay, fine.
It will
Yeah,
be a variety of every models that is available. Like most of the
yeah,
models will be available in Hugging Face.
Okay,
yeah.
fine.
So
Thank you.
it's, you can see like OpenAI model is also available. OpenAI is Whisper, Large Whisper 3, NVIDIA's Open. So mostly all the models, like it's it's a place where you can, where everyone can store their model, where you can store the model. You can some model may provide inference to, like inference instance like this chat interface, and some model will not provide any interfaces. You need to
Okay,
and it has some paid also, private thing also, private models, so you have to pay for that model, like
okay,
that also. So you can get the data set also from here. You'll be having data set, depends, it will be categorized like you need, if for training a 3D model you can get the data set, or audio model, document model, like that and all, you can get the data set here.
okay, fine.
So before that I will just show you the how to install Ollama. So you can just go to Google and search for, it's simple thing only. It's for Windows it's like just download a exe file. For Linux you will be having to run some commands, like after installing it you will be you will have to run some commands here. Mostly you will be using Windows, so you can download it from here and you can just run the exe file. So I once you run the exe file, Ollama will automatically start up. So you can see here my Ollama is serving, or else if I kill the Ollama, so I will just open the interface here in command prompt. There you will be not getting any UI. So the what you can do is like it's like a CMD thing, like you can only interface interact with some command interface. So it's like command line interface only, CLI thing only. So if I give Ollama, it shows like several commands. So serve, create, show, run, stop and all. So to download model, you should use Ollama pull, Ollama pull, and you will be having a model here. Like in Ollama itself, they will be giving a list of models what they have. Even the vision model also is available, I think. Yeah, visions, thinking and all are also available. Okay, so
So
you can,
we will be allowed to use the models that are already there in Ollama.
yeah,
What about
right,
this GitHub and this card somewhere you show me?
Hugging. So
Yeah,
Hugging.
we will discuss about this after this like we can host the models in Ollama. Like we can pull the model and we can create our own model in the Ollama also.
Yeah,
Like
Okay, that can be
yeah,
done.
if
I
we have
think.
a if the
Okay,
Hugging Face have the numerous models, right? We
yeah,
can pull the models from Hugging Face and train in some environment. We can train the models in some environment and download the model and host it in Ollama.
yeah,
Ollama
yeah.
is a space we can host the models and we can use. Like it will provide
So
like a uh, chat interface and also it will serve like a API endpoints. We
Okay,
can configure the endpoints in our code and
okay,
we can directly use.
okay. Yeah, done. Thank you.
yeah, guys, as Guru said, that's the thing. So Ollama is the place where you can see, it's simply a local interface. Like you can host the model locally, and you can use it in your local system without in any internet connection. And 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. I'll just allow me 1 minute. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm back. So here you can pull the models. See, for example, as I shown you, we have a lot of model in Ollama. So we can pull some model. I have already installed our Llama model. I think some model will take some time depending upon its size. So let me check how many. Yeah, it's 1 GB. So here itself you will be getting the command like what's the command to pull this model. Basically, what's the thing is Ollama pull and this model name. You will be entering this model name. So it's 1 GB. Okay. Anyway, if I pull the model, it may take some time. Or else I will just try to pull some. Wait, give me a minute. I will just try to some basic model. Pull some basic model. I think Gamma 3 will be less. Yeah. Okay. I will pull this model like it's around 815 MB. I think I copied the command. So Ollama, if I enter this, it will pull the model. It will get the model file and it will just download the model locally. So while you install, it will get automatically started. So if sometimes it gets stopped, you will not be getting like if you search for Ollama list, it will show the installed model. You will be getting the installed model. You can see like Gamma has installed 10 seconds ago. I have installed Llama 6 weeks ago. So you'll be getting the list of model you have installed locally. But sometimes Ollama may get stopped. I will show you that one also. If I stop this with Ollama and I will not get a thing, so it will not work. Ollama command will not work. So in order to restart this, you need to give Ollama server. Sorry, so yeah. So you see, yeah, okay. There's some error in command line, so you can start it from here also. Oh, I think it's not quitted at all. Sorry, it's still running. Okay. Anyway, if it's got killed or if you are using Linux system, it may got killed sometimes. But in Windows, mostly it will not be get killed. It will be automatically started on your startup itself. I mean, when you start the when you restart the machine itself. So what you can do is after pulling the model, you can just see the models using Ollama list. You will be getting this model. So to run the model, we have a command called Ollama run. And say for example, I'm using Llama model. I need to copy this model. Okay, if I give that, yes. Oh. Okay, system memory is not available here. Yeah, okay, this Gamma is running. Yeah, see the model has initiated. So if I give some high text, it will. Oh, yeah, here you can ask like. But the thing is, it will not be providing the latest things, latest news. It will not be providing. It will just give you a. It will just give you the thing it has got trained. It will have only the particular data set it has trained. So you can only access those data to if you want some new data, it will not give any updated data. Most of the AI models will not give any updated data. So now we have some latest things called a web search, a RAG thing and all. So where you can, and in RAG you will be having your own data set. I mean own data set in the sense like we can have our own defined data source, not data set. We can say it as data source. We can have some PDF or any FAQ document of a particular product. And the RAG model, what it does is it not search in the it's in data set. It will use the data set and it will search in the data source you provide. It will give a answer based on the data source you provided.
So it is also a plug and play, right? RAG is also. Say the data source is in cloud. Sorry, can you hear me?
1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Kavita, yeah, what you are saying?
Sorry, I was in mute. Like you said, like RAG get the source from an external system, right?
Not the
Uh,
external system, but like
okay.
you will be providing the source data.
Okay. Say for example, we have a data set or data in some other machine or say cloud also.
Hmm.
So RAG is a concept or thing. It will you can give access to that data source. It will do the job whatever it has defined, and RAG can be plugged to any of the data sources. Am I right? Or
Yeah, no, actually, rack, yeah, any of the data source you can plug. Mostly, the data source will be like a PDF or document data source because only the text data source it can read. I mean, the
okay,
text-based data source, not the images and all. It can read the text-based data source. So basically, RAG is a thing which you can integrate with LLMs. So LLMs are basically the text-based. So we give a text input and we'll get the text output. That's
oh,
the thing. So LLMs cannot provide you an image output, or it cannot take the image input inside and it can
input.
process.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it is a plug and play. Wherever we
Yeah.
want, we
Yeah.
can use it.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. So this is how you have to run the Ollama's model. I can't run this Ollama model because I don't have enough space. So I have run this Gamma model. So when I run this, you can just ask for any questions like what is AI. So it will give the answer based on the data set it has trained. You can also Guru will be showing you how to train this particular model. You can fetch the particular model from Hugging Face, and you can train the model, and you can create the host. I mean, you can deploy the model in locally via Ollama. You can deploy particular model you have trained locally via Ollama, and you can use it. Yeah, Guru will be showing that. So before that, this is what the Ollama, like you can pull models from online and you can use it in your local system. You can integrate this Ollama with Open, I mean the N8 tool also. It provides an internal API. It gives you an internal API. You can use it in a cloud also. Like you can host it in a Docker container, expose the port Ollama's port outside, and you can just hit a API call to Ollama, and you can use it. You can just explore like what are the things. There are a lot of things you can do with Ollama, but on the top, on a high level, it's like the thing where you can run the AI models locally. That's the thing. Okay, so yeah, Guru, can we start with the demonstration?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, okay,
Just
I
a
will stop
second.
first.
Just
Yeah.
a second. Guys, my screen is visible, right?
Yeah, Guru, possible.
Like there is a thing called Unsloth. This is a environment we can train our AI models. Like if you have any AI models, they will provide few existing AI models. They will they have the capability to train the AI models. Like you can fine tune the existing AI models, or you can create a model and you can find the train the AI model. Like this is, you guys can look into it. I will paste the link. Just a second. And another thing, if we need to run a AI model, that we doesn't need to have a high level GPUs and high performance CPUs and all. Like if we need to train a model, we need to have a decent GPUs. Like if we need to train a bigger models, we need a bigger infrastructure. Like latest GPUs like H200, HB00, like that. You guys are aware of Google Colab?
Yes.
Like it will give us a plat environment so that we can. It works as like a local environment. We can test the things like that. Um, like Unsloth. This is a repository of Unsloth. In GitHub. Okay, paste this link also. Uh, in that repository, you can find they have provided few existing models. You can directly start training it. Like they will give you the sample codes, like how to train, and they have own documentations and all. Like if you take one model means, if you want to take start with the Gamma 3 means, they will directly give a collab link. Like you can use this to train the models. Like this will Unsloth. There is a package called Unsloth. They will providing. It will provide the environment to train the models with your own data set. Like they will give you the demo, like how to install and set the things up in for every model. Like you need to provide the model using Torch. If you guys are aware of Torch, these things and all. We can discuss this in another session in a detailed manner, but let's continue the session. Okay. You can find these details. It will have few commands and things we need to consider on training the models. They also giving image models and all. You can train those with the things. They also guide you to how you can achieve a data set and how you can train with the things. Like now we have taken 5 for this model, like this for the reference. Okay. Our use case is like we need to let's consider there is a one HTML which contains things which have been bought by a corporate company or a vendor. Uh, we need to calculate the GST and the amount price of the amount, that like things. Like we need to give them the HTML tag. It need to give us a JSON. Like I have created a data set for that. Let me show. Like we will give, this is the HTML which I shown you. It will give us, this is the input we have been given. This is the expected output. Like what are the things which is present inside the HTML tag. Like you can easily if you created a single data set, you can take that and give it to ChatGPT and create a iterate it and create a multiple data set. Like I have wrote one and created other things using ChatGPT. Okay.
So when we give a HTML as an input, it creates
Yeah.
a JSON.
Yeah, it will give us a JSON in some format,
And in
expected
that
format.
okay, in that JSON we can give synthetic data also. Like we can
Yeah.
create. This is the base data that they have given. It's like office chair, right? Item is office chair, and its price
It
is
yeah.
6,500.
It's all generated using ChatGPT. Like I
Okay,
have given one example, and
okay.
I have
One item you
like
have given. Yeah,
yeah.
one item you have given as an input, and it has created a JSON. Similarly, we
No,
can, I mean, we can build on that data set, right?
yeah, we can train the existing model to
Okay,
serve this specific purpose. Like we have I think we have an ongoing project like custom LLM that works. We need to train in a similar way. Like, but it contains image processing and all. I have used it as a HTML tag for right now for
okay,
kickstarting it.
okay.
Like this is a Google Colab environment. You can
I use Jupyter.
Yeah, actually, it's similar to Jupyter Notebook.
Okay, okay,
just as a guys.
But the thing is, like in Jupyter, you will not be having some any data. I mean, CPU usage and all.
hmm
But here you will get the CPUs like to train the data. You will be getting the particular CPU. Like you can choose some things are free, and we should pay for Google Colab to get some higher end GPUs to
okay.
train. This is yeah. Yeah,
What?
Guru can show that one also, I think.
Yeah, how much it is for free? How much
I
GPU?
Yeah,
think
you can.
one instance it is free for single instance. I will show you. Like for training purpose, we will basically use like
Because we cannot use this extensively, right? For all data set or
yeah. It's
one
we cannot
instance.
use it extensively, but we can simply use it for right now currently. Like for extensive things, we need to go for a pro or we need to go for something else. There is numerous tiers of subscriptions Google Colab have. We need to subscribe to any one of those. Like right now, it will be free for one instance.
Only one instance. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you have similar kind of this in the market, like Colab, Google Colab?
I think Sabri,
No, actually, we don't have any such things like Google Colab. Meanwhile, like we have RunPod. We have tool called. I mean, it's a cloud called RunPod. It's like a platform where you can rent the GPUs. They will provide a GPU and you can rent it for particular time. It costs for time. Like how much time you can just rent a GPU for just for by paying some initial fee, and it will cost according to the training time it takes, like how much time you use for training the data set.
Okay.
So it provides a higher but I think it doesn't provide any free things. Every GPU costs in run part. So where there you can buy some particular GPUs. They have a lot of GPUs providing. They're providing a lot of GPUs. You can buy the GPU there, and you can train your code there. And we have Amazon SageMaker also, where it is Amazon's thing. There also you can train the data. Amazon SageMaker also you can train the data.
But they're also
Also
with
paid, yeah,
some
paid.
limited thing, right? So
Yeah,
if
of
you
course.
want to do extensively, we have to pay.
Yeah, of course. Amazon for basic thing also I think we need to pay, but I'm not sure whether they provide any free credits or not. We have not checked it. But in RunPod we don't have any free tires. While logging in initially, they give you credits of $500 to $500 randomly. So you can use that up to that credit. Once it got expired, you need to pay for the usage, like how much the GPU you are using, you should pay for that thing. You can,
Okay.
or else you can, if you can assume the timing, like how much time it takes, you can pay for particular timing. Like I need it for 1 hour, you can rent it for 1 hour and you can train it, and the data will be trained, and it will be get deleted there over the GPU, and you will be downloading the model to from there.
Okay. Why we want to go there? I mean, that is so we have to train there only, or we can't do it.
Yeah, you can.
Like
You,
you
yeah,
can do it in your local system also, but the commuting, the
you need a
GPUs
high
and yeah,
performance
high
system, right?
performance GPU. Like
Okay.
if you need to set up the infrastructure, it will. If you train a basic model, like a mid-level model, means you need to invest like 5 to 10 lakhs in your infra, so that
Oh,
you can
okay.
train the model easily.
Minimum,
If
apart from GPU, you should have a minimum RAM, at least 64 to 100 GB, 128 GB RAM. You should be having in your system.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
uh, to train a model like a 1 or 2 GB model itself, you need at least of 16 GB of RAM. Like if
16
you
GB.
need, yeah,
Okay.
that will, so it going to be a costly. That's why we need to go that like a Google Colab or a Amazon SageMaker run pods.
Okay. So model we can do, I mean, model we can build in our local, and we can run, I mean, train. If you want to train that model,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
go there.
run the model in our local. We if we
Okay.
need to train and build the model means we need to go there.
So
If we,
we have to train the model and test the model there.
yeah,
Testing
we
also
will
we have to do, right?
mostly we
Whether it is
will test the
accurate
model
or
over
not.
there.
Mhm.
Or by simple testing is done over there. After downloading the model, we will deploy in our local and test it over here. Max.
Yeah,
Okay. Extensive
actually,
testing. Mhm.
yeah. One second, Kavita. Actually, what's the thing is like, while training itself, you will be testing. So I have said it previously, like while
80
inputting
percentage
a,
of
yeah,
training, yeah,
yeah, it
and 20
depends upon you. You
percentage
can,
testing.
yeah,
Okay.
of course, like it depends upon you. You can give 10-20% to training and 80% for testing also. That's
Okay.
up to you. You can, it will be like some argument you will be passing to the model. I mean, you will be passing to the function of
Yeah.
python
Yeah.
or TensorFlow.
Yeah.
So mostly the testing will be done at the training time itself. So you'll be getting the accuracy of testing at the, it will predict, also the models are providing the ability to predict the testing, like how much accurate you are. And you can, while training itself, you can test, like once you train the model, before downloading you can test it over there itself.
Okay.
That's also available there. But for small data set, for experimental purpose and learning purpose, you can use Google Colab. It's fine for that.
Okay.
Even you can, in Google Colab you can train a image model also, like you can get the image model from Hugging Face, and you can train the image models also, like by providing. But the thing is, you need to be forming a proper data set for the particular image. So you'll be having I think you will be knowing about that. We should have a image text and corresponding label for the particular image set.
Yeah.
So we can give the input data set to the image, I mean the CNN module or OCR module. You can train it. We have now, the Microsoft has introduced one a new model like VLLM. Have you heard about that one? Anyone?
No. No. No.
Okay, so it's like a
Recently,
visual.
is it recently?
Yeah, around 1 month, I think so, not very recently, 1 or 2 months before. So it's called Microsoft Fluorescence. So it is basically a VLLM model. So VLLM, in the sense, it's a virtual LLM.
Virtual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, not a virtual LLM. Sorry, visual LLM.
Visual.
It's
Okay.
visual LLM. So what it does is, like if you provide an image, it will just, you can ask the questions, like it's similar to RAG only. So in RAG, what we do is, like we provide some data, PDF data, and we can ask the questions from the data. We can ask some questions. it will gather the data from the image, I mean, from the provided data source, and it will give us the output, right? So similarly, in the visual LLM, what it does is we can view the data, and you can say, for example, you are giving a data um, yeah, you are standing, a person is standing near a Eiffel Tower. So what you can do is like in near Eiffel Tower, not only you, there may be a lot of persons. You can ask them how many persons are there, or in near under the Eiffel Tower, how many persons are sitting there, like that and all. Is this a day or night? Like that. You can just prompt the LLM, prompt it like LLM, and you will be getting the output from the data source. I mean, from the image. And it also provide ability to identify the things, like say for example, if you provide an image of car, it can identify tires, windows, how many object it has, like tire is one object, window is one object, door is one object, like that it can identify. And it can summarize the image also. Say for example, if a car is parked near uh, I mean outside the gate, so it will just say the car is parked outside the red gate. The car, I mean, it can also identify the color. So if the car's color is blue, the blue color car is parked outside the uh, uh, I mean, in front of the red color gate. It will be providing you that. It's available in Hugging Face. You can just check it over there. But I think it doesn't provide any inference. You have to download the model. Or you need to use some other things to access the. I mean, to use it.
So, that VLLM, right, from Microsoft.
Yeah,
What was the name? What is the name?
it's fluorescence. It has
Class.
several models in fluorescence. We have 2 billion model, base model, large model, and all. You can access whatever model. You can just it's available in Hugging Face. You can try it over Hugging Face.
Um, okay, guys, let's get started. You need to select in Google Colab. They will give us like a few environments, like a general CPU, T4 GPU, like a V2 TPU. Like a T4 GPU is a environment which contains some computing power in GPU. For other things, like we need to go for a
We have to buy
subscription
it.
wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. For this, we have like some sort of limit we can use till those limit. After the limit, we need to pay. Like we have already consolidated one data set. Like if you need to connect it right over there, there will be a connect button. If you press it, and it will be connected to the runtime environment. After connecting it, you need to get started with. We will upload the data set which we need to train. Okay. Like we will get started with installing the dependencies. These are the all the dependencies which we need to install before we getting started. Like Unsloth, I have already mentioned. Unsloth is a provider which we can train the custom LLMs. Like they will also give the what are all the dependencies. These are the dependencies. We will install the dependencies in the runtime environment. I have specified few versions for my ease. You can simply give pip install onslaught, like instead of giving the versions, you can simply give the commands. It acts exactly like our local environment. Like if you need to train the models in your local environment, exactly the same step. You have to, instead of running these inside the runtime environment, you can simply run it in your local terminal.
Sorry,
uh,
I missed that part. Like what we have to, we can run it in
uh,
local.
yeah, simply this is like exactly like the your local our local mission. The only
Okay.
difference is it will be containerized in a different environment. Like Google will provide us a runtime environment which we can use like a local mission.
Okay.
If you have enough GPU means you can simply run these commands in your terminal and you can start training the model in your machine itself.
Okay. If we have GPU in our
Yeah,
laptop or
yeah, enough
machines.
GPU. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you use Google Colab means there is also the facility we can use to explain the code. Like we can use the Gemini to explain the code which we don't know, or if we face some errors means we can run this and explain the code. It will take some time to install the dependencies. Let's wait. Yeah. I think we got the things we need to install. Like this is the code to load the JSON file from the JSON we have uploaded. Load the file. This is the code to check whether the dependencies are installed and the GPU is available in our runtime environment. You can find these codes in the uh, chat GPTs and the one I shown you, right? Like the GitHub repository. You can find these codes over there. Like we are selecting the 5.3 mini model, 4-bit model. Since our use case is too small, this is the command to Python script to install the model. Like you can find this script in the unsloth repository itself. If you select the model and go inside the Google Colab link means you can find the codes over there. They will explain the things. Like for the installation, these are the dependencies. For installing the model in your local machine or runtime environment, you need to run this command. They will give us this command. You need to copy the command and run it over there. Yeah.
Can you repeat that, Guru?
If you need to install the model, which we selected or in your runtime or in your local environment after installing these dependencies,
Okay.
you need to run this. Like they have the pre-built commands they have given for the models.
Okay.
We simply need to run this, copy this code and run it over there. It will pull the models from the Hugging Face and
Mhm.
install it in your runtime.
Okay.
It will download the model from the Hugging Face.
Mhm.
Like this is the data set. Like as you can see, one second. Yes. Like this is the input we are giving in this model. Like the input, like the output. Like we need to give bit like a regex. Like it going to be like this, like output the end of the text like this. We need to specify the how we are going to feed the input to train the data set. We will give those and load the data set. Like
Can we give
data set is
Excel also, like CSV file also?
yeah, you can give CSV file also, but you need to specify the pattern. Like
Yeah,
it's
here.
going to be like an input.
Mm.
There will be an input. After output, there going to be some output.
Okay. So CSV, Excel, whatever format
You
we
can,
have
yeah,
to
whatever
clearly
format you
mention
need
here.
to mention the regex. There is a library called dataset in Python. You can directly use
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like the LoRa adapter is a thing like we need to use for training the models. Like after loading the data set, you will give like how you are going to give the train this. Like if there are numerous parameters we need to look into, but we will simply, if you have any doubts or anything you need to know in this means we can simply use this. Like we need to give the model. R is for low, LoRa rank, like this, like the it will give you the description about the every parameters,
So it describes the whole thing what we have given.
whole thing. Yeah, there are numerous things we need to consider. Of. I have taken it from very base.
Okay.
We will have a detailed session about the parameters and all, like the
So it
temperature.
is pulling from the Gemini.
Yeah, pulling
Here
from the
also
Gemini.
we can ask Gemini,
Yeah,
right?
we can Gemini to write some codes or suggest the codes. Like if you face any errors, means it will suggest you some fixes.
Okay.
Yeah, the LoRa adapter just create a layers for the data set to train. We will use those data set inside we need to create a trainer. There is a package called SFT trainer, which you can get it from the Python packages. And there are few packages for transformer also. You need to give those things in this specific format. Like the weight, the seat. There are numerous parameters. We can have a specific session for the also. If you need to know, means I can simply explain these. Show you.
I have a quick question to
Yeah,
you. You are telling like fine tuning, right?
yeah.
Okay. I have another doubt. What is parameterization, something like that?
Like in this, or you are asking in a common.
Common.
Like,
No, no. That's it. It's up.
so, uh,
We have
Sabri?
many
One
parameters,
second.
right? What do you mean by
Ah,
hyperparameter?
hyperparameter in the sense of been mentioning about top K or something.
Guru, I can explain that. You
Okay.
continue, I will explain that. So, hyperparameter is like a parameter that we give before the training set, like uh, uh, how to control the training set.
Okay.
So, to control the
Like
training set, we will
it's
be
like
giving, yeah, continue.
bias, like bias
Yeah,
only, right?
bias. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I
Say,
have
say for
mentioned you
example,
before,
mhm,
right? While introduction call, I have mentioned you like we will be having some biases for each neuron.
mhm,
So that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like basically the parameters are tweakable. We can tweak the parameters, and we
mhm.
can get the desired output. So the parameters depends upon like it will be we'll be tweaking it in
Mhm.
order to get the desired output for our use case. So hyperparameters are the parameters that we give before the. So we'll be having some predefined parameters, right? We can give
Yeah,
some
yeah.
predefined parameters before the training set. So that we can will be getting some output. So we can check the output and we can tweak the parameters accordingly to get the desired output. So
So,
hyperparameters are basically the parameter that we give before the training sessions.
okay, it is part of fine tuning also.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, basically, the fine tuning and training are both similar. The fine tuning is like training the already existing data model that we call as fine tuning. But yeah, that we call as fine tuning. But the training is while while building this data models, I mean the AI models from scratch, we will be training the data models from the scratch. Like we will be creating the data sets according to our need. We will be structure our data. We will structure our data set. We will be training we will be formatting the structure how we need. Like Guru shown like the input and output. We can have lot of in image model. We will be having a image input and the labeled output. So, say for example, an image has some name. So, how the data set for the CNN works is like we will be having two different files for data itself for single data itself. So, one will be the image. So the image may contain some name like Sabari or Kavita Guru something. So we'll be having the corresponding label for the particular image. So we'll give the label text for this will be the JPEG image file, and the data set. I mean the label will be the text file. So we'll give the text what the data has, what the image has. So that if the image has the name Sabari, we'll give the label has Sabari in text format. So it will get trained. So if this is that, so the output will be this one, like that it will get trained.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have
So,
to input both the image
yeah,
and
we
the
have
text,
to
right?
give the yeah we have to give the both input image and the label for the input image. So
Okay.
label is just a text format in text format, or you can have it in a CSV also. In basic level to get started, we will be using text, but in
Okay.
CSV level, in the sense like we will be giving some table. For example, we have a table image. I mean the tabular image. We'll be giving a CSV for the particular tabular image, and we'll be mapping the everything in the table to that image.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's get started with the transformers. Like we need to specify the trainers and tokenizer and the text we need to use. Like these things like the steps, how many steps we need to iterate, those kind of things we need to specify here. We can have a more discussion session on this. You can get this code directly in the report itself, the one I had shown. After running this, you can start training your model. Like it will take the content from your text you have loaded and insert it as a text and adjust the given input to train this model. Like after you created the trainer, you can simply run trainer dot train. It will take some time to train the data set. It will take around like and I need to specify other thing. Like there is a other platform called Wand. It's nothing but a weight and bias. Like in this platform, we can monitor the things like if we are training an environment, like training something means we can look into the metrics like the CPU performance, GPU performance. It's like, I got kicked
Like
out.
the metrics, right? Like the
Yeah,
metrics.
like the metrics and that how efficiently we will train the metrics. We can look into it. Like if we can disable, if you need, we can disable it also. But it's
So we have
better for us to look into it. Like which time we have a deviations. How can we fine tune our data set so that we can get a desired output?
so we need to club with that Google Flow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So we
I
need to
am
mention.
clubbed those things with the, but it's not a compulsory. You can skip those if you guys need.
So how did you club that? Like while
There is a option called while you sending into the adapter, you can simply there is a option called uh, flag called true or false. We need to send. Defaultly, it will take true. We
okay,
need to
the
send it as a parameter.
WAND, right?
Yeah.
WANDB, right?
Uh,
So
it's a abbreviation for weight and bias.
okay, that's what it is automatically within the Google Lab, or we have to give it extensively.
We can use this
Extensive
within the.
connection. Like,
It's a extensive connection. Like this is a apart from Google Colab. Like we can if you training it on your local machine also you can use this.
we can use it.
Yeah,
So we'll have a session on that. You
I
can just
I will.
show you after this.
We will have a session on everything like the data sets, trainers.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
will
actually, this
have.
is extensive. Like, I mean, it's not extensive. It's a basic session, like how to train a model. So basically, to introduce you what's the AI model and how to fine tune some
How
models.
to train. Yeah.
So we'll be having session here and there, like after this. Regularly, we'll be having a session weekly, once or twice a week, and we'll be giving you a complete thing, like what you will be, what's the AI, like what are all the things and what are all the things you can do with AI, how to fine tune and all. Everything will be
Sharing. Okay. Okay. Fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Thank
will dive deep into every topics like this thing we need to kick started with like if we need to get started means it will be more helpful like if you know how to train the model in a basic level means it will help you to work on that easily. That's why we plan to do this first. After doing this, we will give you like how to specify the parameters, how to fine tune it, how to give the biases, like how to how the weightage is calculated. Those things we will take as a different sessions. There will be yeah multiple sessions in this series.
Yeah,
this
we will
going to
be
be the
having a session on neural networks also. We can get deep dive into it on that one.
Okay.
maybe we will give you the curriculum or something after couple of days maybe. We have yet to discussing the things what we are going to or taking the sessions. After we confirm those things, we will let you guys know.
Yeah, I can also contribute if needed.
Yeah, yeah. We if you guys are interested, means anyone can take one topic, and you can always can take a PPT or something. We will give you guys a live demos. We will handle those things.
Yeah. Thank
Like it after training, it will take around 10 minutes maybe. Like after training, we can test the things. Like we can test the prompt, giving some prompt to the trained model. You will basically after training the things, training the model, we will test it with a few sample data sets. And another thing for you guys, like if you guys plan to work on this, means you don't need to write the whole script. Like if you know, go into the. I have pasted the link for Onslaught GitHub, right? There will be existing models. You can simply click start here means mostly they will have a complete code to train the model. You just need to change your data sets. Mostly the all things will be like the installation, downloading the models, adding the LoRa adapters, the things training the model. Those things will be over there. You can simply copy those and use it in yours. You just need to change your training data sets. This is a voice model. You just if they will use some data sets while inserting the data set, you just need to instead of using the existing data set, you need to load your data set. They will loading from this file. Instead of loading from this file, you will need to create your own file and load it, and you can train in this model. It will be more easier way to train the models. Like Unslug will be a more easier way. There are another ways like from the scratch you can train the models. It will we will look into it in upcoming sessions after few sessions. This is the easiest way. It will iterate through few steps and to complete it will take around five. For a simpler model itself, it will take around 10 to 15 minutes. If we use any of the bigger models with numerous data sets, means it will take around hours. For the bigger use case, we will go on run paths. they will charge us like hourly. Like if you use some GPUs, it will cost around $4 per hour. That like they will cost us. Sabri, do you have anything to add on this?
Yeah, no, Guru, that's it. You continue.
It will take some time. That's it.
Yeah, then we can conduct like a Q&A session. Like, you can just ask your questions meanwhile, while the model gets trained. If you have any questions, you can ask.
We'll run some sample case based on this session.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we have this recording, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
we
will
have,
be
we have.
sharing so that because jumping into one or the other, we might miss something. So when we go and sit separately, and if you again rewind this and see means, then we can find some understanding also. And
Yeah,
if we
we
have
have a
any questions,
recording and a note taker also. We'll be
yeah,
providing the recording and note taker for you all people.
We're planning to give you guys a recording, and we also planning to take the transcript and create a medium or some blog post and post it for planning to create a knowledge base like both
okay,
the videos and blog post.
yeah. So that based on that, we will do some. I mean, we can we can also get a hands on, and while doing so we may get more questions, right?
Yeah. After completing this session, maybe we'll conduct another doubt clarification session on some other day.
Yeah, yeah. So will Saturdays be okay, like for you, so that
Yeah, yeah.
everyone get connected every Saturdays, at least 1 hour.
Yeah, we can connect, no issues. Like mostly we will be available on Saturdays and Sundays.
Because you are
Like
all
we
working
plan.
professionals, right? We can't catch you during weekdays.
Yeah, I mostly Sabri is kind of
Yeah,
busy on weekdays. But I will be available on weekdays after 4
Okay,
and before 11.
okay. Thanks, Guru.
Yeah. Other than that, we all will be available on weekends, Saturday and Sundays. You can catch up with us
yeah.
anytime.
But in some case,
So
we'll be going to attend some events. So at that time, we'll be informing you
yeah,
prior. Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah, yeah,
schedule regular sessions, ma'am. Like so, right now these sessions are like ad hoc only. Like yeah, we are actually planning a curriculum and we are planning everything. So once that is done, like we'll be scheduling calls regularly to connect and like like these learning sessions and the doubt clarification sessions and everything will be
Yeah,
scheduled.
yeah, yeah. We are planning to give you guys like 2 to 4 sessions per week minimum.
So once that
Like
is finalized, like we'll let you know. Like it's not
let
yet
you guys know.
finalized. So most probably it will be finalized by end of this week, and I mean next weekend. So once that is done, like we'll start getting it. It'll be more planned. Like you'll have more learning sessions and more doubt clarification sessions apart from the work that you do. Yeah, that's it.
And also, guys, I will share you this PNB file after this session, I'll share you guys this file. You guys can simply try it out on your own. Share you these files. It will contains every code. You just need to import this into the Google Colab, and just you can simply in uh, this run these commands in order and just test those things. Train the model on your own. Instead of giving the same data sets as me, you guys can give a different data sets, and you can use the different use cases also. After this session, I will share you this file.
Yeah, any other people have doubts? We can go one by one. Likita, do you have any doubt?
Yeah, actually, it's all really new, the new things, the things that I heard today. I'll go through the video once again, and if I have any doubts, I'll reach out to you.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah. So this is basically the intro for you, everything. So like these are the things that we can do. Like these are things that are there. Like you just need to like we just expect you to know the things and terms basically. So
Yeah,
once you're familiar with that, like we'll be having more sessions and you'll be working on more tasks. So based on that only, like your learning will increase.
just today I just
Like,
understood flow, where we are getting the models and how we are like,
mm,
what are
yeah,
you using here to train them and to test them, the basics, like the flow.
good, great, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is to let you guys know how it works. We have numerous things to dive deep into this. We will teach you guys, no issues. We will have numerous sessions. We'll,
Yeah, parallelly, apart from this, you also try to learn by yourself. Like you can just explore. You can watch. There are numerous sources available in YouTube itself. Like you can go through YouTube videos and learn what's AI and all. And if while you learning, you may be facing some issues or you may be facing some blockers. So you can just ask us, and probably you will be learning while working itself. Like while working in some projects itself, you will be learning a lot of things regarding what's what, and you'll be learning that kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So Prema, do you have any doubts?
Sir, actually, just I'll tell you what I have understood from today's explanation. May I? Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, continue.
Okay, here by making use of available model, we have to fine tune for our requirement, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. I I wanted to know because in previous sessions told us to check for N8 and N8N.
yeah,
So can you tell me the complete workflow from beginning to end, how it is connected actually? That workflow when it will be used and how it is connected with this.
yeah. Okay, so N8N is a tool. It's just a workflow tool. So you will be creating some workflow to perform certain tasks in order in a particular sequence. So you will be having in some workflow you don't need to use any AI agents, but in some workflows you'll be using some AI agents.
Okay.
So to build a custom product like a tailored product for a particular customer, we need to train some model, right? So we will be that's what we are doing right now. So what we did in this session is the model is just getting trained. After this we will be downloading the model file and creating it in Ollama. I mean, we'll be hosting it in Ollama. So you'll be having a node in N8 called Ollama node. So you can just plug in the model you have trained into the N8 so that it can perform according to the tailored use case, like a particular use case you are working on. So that's the thing here.
Okay. Understood, sir.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, yeah. Understood.
Okay,
You're
okay.
creating the
Yeah, continue.
yeah. Okay, sir. That's what I understood. This part
No,
I
no,
didn't go through
you are
once
saying
again.
something, right?
No, no. That's I have understood. Just I have to
Okay.
go through this video again and have to check it.
Okay. That's it, or do you have anything else?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. Like Prema was mentioning about N8N, right? It is a workflow tool. Like
Yeah.
you said, like there are some models, some use case where
Hmm.
we can use our N8N as such, or we have to use the model to train it and then plug it to N8N. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
So it depends upon the requirements. So it depends upon our requirements. So if you need, if we want like the model to perform for our tailored use case, we need to train a model, or else we can use the open model available like OpenAI, Mistral, and all. We can use the open model available on the internet.
Okay. 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 Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Vidya, do you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Are you are clear with the topics we have covered in this session?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Yachita, over to you.
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then fine.
Sir, here for this model, what is the data we have used?
Yeah. So here we have just gathered the HTML data of an invoice, and we are getting the invoice details from the extracting the invoice detail from the HTML data. Basically, it's like converting the invoice HTML data into the JSON data, JSON format, because most of the APIs work on JSON. So basically, the AIs are we are building a AI agents. So agents in the sense it's going to do some tasks. So in order to do some tasks, it has to communicate with the other third-party tools like any other CRM tools. It depends upon the use cases. So most of the CRMs and other things and all will provide us the REST API, which basically we will be sending the data in the JSON format. Most of the REST APIs, we will be sending the data in JSON format only. So that's what we are doing. So we are gathering the HTML data and converting it into JSON. Uh, so the converted JSON can be sent through API request to any other CRM. Why I am saying CRM, mentioning CRM here is, here we are training with invoice data. So invoices are mostly processed in CRM. So will be sending the data to CRM. This JSON converted data to CRM, and we can create some record in CRM, or we can do some processing there.
After testing, what exactly we are expecting, sir?
Sorry, after?
After training,
Yeah.
what exactly we are expecting the output actually?
Okay. So after training, what we expect is like we will be giving some HTML data to invoice data to the to our model, and it will output as the JSON format of the particular invoice data what we have trained. So we will be giving the data in the structure, HTML data in structure we have trained it, and it will output the data in the structure we have mentioned in our data set. Guru, can you open the data set file?
Just a sec, sorry.
So
Yeah.
after training and testing, we'll be deploying it in our client mission.
We can download the model file.
Yeah, and we will be hosting it in Ollama.
Ollama. We can in Ollama we can instead of pulling it from the Hugging Face from existing models, we can
Create our
uh,
new.
we can run our model file. Like we can download a model file, train a model, and download the model file and simply run it in Ollama. We just need to write a model file.
Yeah.
Okay. One quick question. Like
Yeah.
we are training the model and we are testing it, how accurate it is, and we are successful, and we are going to deploy it in our client mission. Okay. And
Hmm.
how they will be using it. Like they'll be getting
In
an invoice, right?
Ollama, in Ollama there is a option called serve. If you start
Mhm.
the Ollama, it will starting to serve you HTTP and HTTPS port. You can hit the API request to that, and
Actually, just a minute, Guru. So actually, Ollama provides an SDK, Python SDK and Node.js SDK for that. So what you will be doing is the SDK in SDK. Say for example, you will be having the Ollama installed in your system, and you will be also installing the Ollama's SDK. So you will be mentioning the model you have hosted in your local machine. You will be hosting the model with particular name. So you have to mention that name. So what it does is it will call the Ollama. The Ollama is stored inside your system, right? So it will just make a request to the Ollama and it will retrieve the desired output. We will give a input and we will be getting the output.
Okay.
Yeah. Ollama provides a SDK for Python and Node.js. We can use that one. So basically, N8N is based on Node.js. So what they do is they will be using the Ollama's SDK in the particular node. So if we give the model, if we connect the Ollama, we connect with our local Ollama, and if we provide the model, if we provide our model name, it will get connected to the particular model. We can input to that model and we can get the desired output. This will be handled inside the SDK code itself.
Okay. Say for example, the customer have invoice, right? Invoice in the say like paper format. Invoice bill is there, or
Okay.
invoice is sent through email to that customer. So they have to, I mean, whatever model we have deployed in our machine, we have to scan this and give it to that model, right? How it works. They are giving, see, we have already pre-trained the model.
Yeah.
We trained the model and we have posted it or deployed it in client machine. So how will they be using that part?
Yeah, we have to give them a user interface, or we can just give them the create a N8N flow and we can deploy it in their local system. So in
Okay.
N8N we can create a webhook and connect to the user interface, or they can directly access the N8N chat interface. From that they will be inputting the data, and the workflow will get started and continue. And in particular point where we need to call the LLM, our local hosted LLM, we will be calling the LLM with
Okay.
the desired input to it, and we'll be getting the output and displaying it to the in the chat interface.
Okay. Super.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, okay, Guru, can you go to that data file?
yeah, sorry. Like here you can see like we will give a input. We have given a command like extract the purchase order details. We will give the HTML with the div tags.
So what it does is, just a second, Guru, one second. Yeah,
One second,
okay.
I'll
So
open the
you will be
HTML.
seeing the vendor details like that, right? Wait, Guru, go to the starting.
And we will pass it and show it. Take
Yeah,
one
okay.
second. If you paste the
This is the HTML
HTML,
file.
it's going, yeah, it's going to be like this.
So what we did is, like, see, you can see the vendor 18 and invoice number. So you can just pick these two details for now, and go to the JSON file, Guru. Yeah, go to the show the output. So for
It's
this
going
one
to
we
be
have
like
output,
a
right?
JSON
Vendor, we place the
18.
vendor name
Okay.
like that,
under the
and invoice
items.
number, what the invoice number we had there, and the date, date we had there. So this is what it will be training. Prema, this is for you, your question.
Oh, yeah, yeah, understood, sir. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one second, guys. Let's see. I think the training is completed. Like I have given like a set a road user the content. The content we need to test. I have taken one from the prompt. Like this is the code to test the model. Like we have trained the model. We need to test it. We will tokenize the input and send it inside the model and Yeah. We will get the output in the last, like this. There will be then the JSON, the vendor details. We'll get the output like this. Like the it getting like assistant. We are setting up the role like assistant. It will be
Yeah,
responding on
actually,
the
these things and all will be covering it in a prompt engineering session. We
prompt
will have
engineering. Like
prompt engineering sessions
there will be
separately.
numerous roles. We can
Yeah.
assign it to the model. Like we assigned this model as an assistant. Like we can specify the roles also.
Basically, the input we give will be in a format of user, and the output
Yeah.
provided by the LLM
Okay.
model will be as a assistance output.
Assistant.
Yeah, in between we'll be having some the agent output like that and all. So we'll be looking in depth about this in our upcoming sessions.
Upcoming sessions. Yeah. Like we have tested the model. Like after training this model, we need to save the model. This is the command to save the model. If you like there are numerous quantization method and the tokenizers which have been involved. We will take it as a different sessions in upcoming sessions. Like for quantization, quantization and the tokenization going to be a different sessions. Like after you save the model, it will be saving it into this folder structure. It will take some time.
So now you can upload this model in Hugging Face also. So I have shown you the Hugging Face, right? We have a repository structure called which is similar to this one. So you can just upload this in a Hugging Face also, and you can also create a model file and download it to host it in a Ollama. Your
Like
guru will be showing that.
this is the command to save the model. We can after the model is saved, we can use this Google Colab import files to download the model file. Like as I used to want, it has collaborated with the Hugging Face. It's if we use WAN means it will directly going to into the Hugging Face. We can simply trace it back with the run. If we didn't use WAN means we need to deploy in Hugging Face in a different manner. We will cover those also. Hmm. Okay. It will take around 10 to 15 minutes to save the model. Sabari, can I'll share this file with you. Can you send it? We can't share the file in this meeting, right?
No, we can't share the file.
Can we
Let me
do
see.
it for Telegram? Telegram, I think we can use it. Or you
I
have
will
any?
share you the drive link. No issues.
Yeah, best you share the link.
Oh, can you anyone try accessing this link?
Yeah, sir,
Guys,
it's
just
okay.
yeah, it's accessible, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just build the things over there, like,
Yeah, you can
but you
even
can.
find your own data. Like you can just mimic the data we have given. You can get that JSON file and you can just put it in any chat GPT. It will automatically generate the similar kind of data to you, and you can just train it and use it for yeah, just play it with it. That's it. That's all.
Is it in the drive or directly you have given the link?
And
It's in the Google
I
Drive,
have
right?
given the collab.
Direct
In
link.
the
Yeah, collab
yeah,
link.
yeah, yeah. It
So we will
will
just
automatically save it into your drive if you try to save it.
okay. Let me check that also because if I close this browser, I don't know
You
whether
can down after opening it, you can also download it.
yeah, it gave a link like save a copy.
Yeah, you can save the copy also. Like, it's up to
So
you.
actually,
I
if you
think it's
open the
I
file
makes
itself,
it
it will be
public. Yeah.
automatically synced to your Google Drive. It will be stored in
Oh,
your Google Drive. You just open the link and it will be automatically connecting it
It
to the
is,
Google Drive.
yeah, if not, you can also see it on the recent. You
Yeah, you
can
can go
whenever
to
you
yeah,
Google
need.
yeah,
your Google Drive and you can check on shared with me. It
yeah,
will be
yeah.
there.
It is shared. It is shared. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got it, Guru.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Guru, in that file, I think the invoice data is missing. You
Okay,
can
okay. I'll send you the invoice
sample
data.
data also.
I didn't upload it in the drive. Okay, I'll send it separately.
Yeah, you can
You
just
guys,
upload it in the drive.
okay. Mhm.
Guru, just a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can continue with the things like after this meeting, we can create some folder and we can give it as a
that's what I'm thinking.
yeah, we can create a folder and we can upload the move the
Mm,
collab file and the dataset file into the folder and
Lot model fine. We'll share those, no issues. We'll create a folder and put the things which and all needed. Okay. I also pasted the folder link also. You guys can check. After this completed, we can simply download the files, download the model file. Okay, guys, it's already getting too late. Uh, I have shared the file. After you running this step, am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
After running this step, if you run this command means it will download it into your local machine.
Mhm.
Just you can run directly using the Ollama. Just Google it. How to? There is a folder.
Yeah, Guru, do you have any downloaded file
You,
model?
no, sorry. Just now I set it.
Okay.
If you browse it, like if you browse the model, like where it's located, just browse the model, and if you open it, means you can able to see the model over here.
Okay.
You can use the chat interface over here.
Chat
If you
interface.
face any troubles, yeah,
Yeah. You carry on.
if you guys face any issues, means just ping me. We'll give you uh, we will guide you over there. Like it's the trained model is already around like 7 GB. It seems like if I try to download it, it will obviously going to take like 20 to 30 minutes. That's why it will take much time.
Okay. Can we get started now, or can we wait until yours is done?
You guys can get started. You guys start playing around. Like no issues. Like
Okay. This
it's
is
going to be in
the
your.
last step. The last step is your. Can you move? The last
It
step
will
is
take some time.
that is we are
Downloading downloading the AI
downloading.
model to our
Okay.
local machine. Like it
To
will
our local
after it's
machine.
completed, it will started to download
Okay. And we have to open our Ollama and fetch that
and
file.
you can fetch that file.
Fetch that
You
file
can just
and you
search how
how
like
to yeah.
how to add a
Download a model into Ollama.
download on Ollama.
Okay. And in that interface, we can we can play how the we get details, right?
Mm. You can search it on find it on the.
Net. Yeah. I think that would be
It's simple. You can
a good
simply
study.
map
Yeah.
the model.
Okay.
It will start to run. If you need, there is some other things. You can also write a model file and fine tune the temperature, like adjust the creativity, like the things. I will take it as another session. There are
Yeah.
numerous things.
Okay.
If you can load it simply using those also. Simply using the load file. Okay, that's it from my side, guys. Like, you have any doubts? I'll stop sharing my screen. You guys just play around. Like, I think there is some limit. You can build 2 to 3 times maybe. After that, it may block you. Uh, like, you need to subscribe or some limit maybe. Just to play with these things. Like, if you guys getting familiar, we will start with the other things. Just try these things for the couple of days.
So we'll share this recording. We'll share all the resources. Go through it. Like
I
once you
already
start
shared the
doing this, like
folder.
you will get more errors. Yeah, I will share it again. Like proper. We'll share all the links together. Once you start, like trying this out, like you'll get more doubts. So use the ClickUp channels for any queries you have, or reach out to us personally.
Like, sorry guys, I already dragged it
No
too long.
problem. That
We
is
planned
really a great
it,
session. This is a great session. Yeah.
like we planned it to wrap it in an hour, but it went like a
It's
2 hours.
to us.
Yeah, very long. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for joining, team.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you
Thanks.
don't
Yeah,
have
guys.
anything,
Thanks
like we can
all
wrap
for.
it up. We can discuss it later. Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Probably, I think
you
no
guys,
one will be having their breakfast. So sorry for that. You
that's
can
why
still
I'm
have your breakfast. And
in a bit of
from
hurry.
next meet, we will be having. We can connect at after 11 or at 10 to 11 that time.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, today we
finalize
have
that.
started very early. I think so.
I don't think
No,
9 would be 9 or 10, whichever, whoever,
Yeah,
based on the vote, you can.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We need to
yeah.
And
go with.
moreover,
If we start at 10, it will be fine. I think so. 10, 10:30 like that.
Yeah. We can, we can take it slowly. Like today, also big sessions. So we
yeah,
can split it into parts and we'll take it slowly.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you,
Like
guys.
if you guys have
Thank
any
you.
question,
Great.
just
Have a great day. Yeah.
yeah, post
Bye-bye.
it in the group. We will respond. Thank you. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
guys. Thank
Yeah.
you for your time. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Have a good day. Bye.